is it going on, guys? It's Ross here. I'm walking around with you. LEGO Star Wars 75128 TIE Advanced Prototype Microfighter. This set was released back in 2016 and it cost $9.99 or £8.99 here in the UK. So without further ado, let's go and jump into this review. So starting off by taking a quick look at this minifigure. This is the Imperial TIE Fighter pilot, of course, in the Rebels they reign, because this set is pretty much based on Star Wars Rebels, and he's a pretty cool minifigure. He's got this nice cool helmet mold, which is a bit weird because it kind of does leave a bit of the hole at the back where you can go in and take a look at his head, see his kind of head through there, though we'll get onto that in a second. He's got some nice printing in there with, just some general nice printing in there with the Imperial insignias on the top, and yep, if we remove that, you can see the head we saw earlier is the angry clone face head that they use on all minifigures from now. It really annoys me, but still, do the angry clone face underneath. And then there is some printing on his torso that you can maybe see there. It's got a bit of the kind of blue detailing and stuff with the kind of, I think those are breathing tubes that he wears while he's out in space and stuff, flying his TIE Fighter around. And he's got a little bit of that belt buckle detailing it there. And he's got no leg printing, which is a little bit of a shame. I'm not sure what they could do with the leg printing on this minifigure, though I would have liked just a little bit of printing at least. No arm printing, though he does just have plain black arms, and it carries a little mini blaster pistol around with him. I believe there is some pretty small back printing, though there is a little bit back printing. If I put my hand there, you can see that a little bit better. But yeah, and there's the weird thing, which you can't see his head through the back of the helmet. But yeah, there is a look at our minifigure. So now we're moving on to the build itself, and it captures the appearance of the TIE Advanced Prototype pretty perfectly with the kind of curved wings and stuff. And the way LEGO does that is just with clip and hinge pieces, and that's pretty much the same on all four of the wings there. And they can kind of go in and close down into a park position, so if you want to park it somewhere, or they can go and open up into the flight mode and kind of the attack mode, which looks as something more like that on the wings. There's a little bit of detailing with this kind of printed piece there. That is a printed piece, thankfully, and I really like the kind of detail on that. And then moving over to kind of the top here, you can see there's a little bit of a spot for a minifigure in there. And this is a Microfighter, so it is slightly out of proportion between the vehicle and the minifigure. The minifigure just sits in there, so technically he would kind of die in space. So that's just kind of the proportions that they do have in Microfighters, and I do think Microfighters are a cool idea like that. You just get a pretty cool little mini model, as you can see here, and the minifigure, and it's just a pretty cheap set for both of those things. You get kind of the windshield piece in there as well. Yeah, then there's also these flick fire missiles at the back, in which you're meant to just try to flick them. I can never do it properly, and there's not much space to try to flick them on this one, so I think it's just more the flick fire missile that you're actually meant to push them. And the missiles are fine, but they're not as good as the spring load shooter missiles, though they still can do a pretty good job. They can go pretty far if you can get the flicking, though it's a bit too tight for me to get the flicking here. So as I've kind of said already, I do think this is a pretty cool little set for the price. You do get a minifigure and a nice little build, which isn't hugely accurate, though I feel like if you want to display it or something and want to play around with it, you can go and fill a few bricks in there to kind of make it look a lot better as just a mini model rather than a mini model that you can fit a TIE Fighter pilot in. Yeah, that's pretty much the video. So if you enjoyed it, remember to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel to know more of my future LEGO content. Yeah guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you back in another video very shortly.